Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Building and Chatting podcast. And welcome all my Scooby Doo fans who absolutely hated Velma because we are going to absolutely trash on the show, I think. Um, Today we are reviewing episodes 1 through 5 of Velma on HBO Max. Today and of course, right now we are going to start off with episode 1. And episode one's plot deals with Velma being accused of killing her friends. So let's start off there. All right. So the beginning of Velma, the girls are in the locker room. Everyone's happy, talking about cliches and high school dramas or whatever, right? And then they
Yes.
open up one of their friend. They open up their locker, and inside is a dead person. They open up Velma's locker, and inside is the head of or is the body of one of their fellow classmates, but her brain's been taken out. So everyone's accusing Velma of being a criminal, and what she gets interrogated and taken into jail because of it. And Daphne's moms. Oh my god. Ugh. I'm joking. I'm joking. But Daphne's moms said, "We don't believe you're the killer, Velma, but you gotta convince people that you aren't." And so she starts to kind of, and she also has these nightmares, right, and everything. And yeah, so the thing she does is she starts investigating things around like her mom's death and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Her mom's disappearance.
Her mom's disappearance. And in the first episode, she finds out that her mom went missing at her friend Fred's house, right? So she goes to accuse Fred of being the criminal in episode 1, right?
Right.
Yeah. She goes to accuse Fred of being the criminal, and they arrest him. And that's the end of episode 1 of Velma. That's literally all that happens for episode 1, right? She gets accused of being a criminal, but then she finds evidence that Fred could be the criminal, so they get him arrested, and that's the end of the episode, right?
I don't think so. I don't think it ended like that.
It, it had to have, because that's all I remember.
The show.
The
That's
show.
God
older.
damn, dude.
Oh, so let's just move into episode 2 then, because I don't care. God. Episode 2, Shaggy tries to get money.
Blackie.
Sorry.
Get it
Blaggy.
right next time.
Blaggy tries to get money. So do you guys remember this one? This is the episode where Norville, or Blaggy as we call him, Black Shaggy, he he is the biggest simp in the world, and he's trying to go Daphne says she could get Velma's mom's police record or whatever, and for $500, and Velma's like, "Well, I'll help you do whatever I can to get that money, so I can get my mom's police file." And Daphne's like, "Okay, well, you want to help me sell some drugs?" And and then that doesn't work out. So Velma asks Norville, or Blaggy, does she want? Could he help her get that? And he goes around trying to help her get money for her mom's thing. And he stops like a drug trade, right, or something, and then he gets $500 or something. And then he's like, "Well, what? No, I'll use this money towards something good or whatever, right?"
Yeah.
And then does he give it to her? Or I think he does. Let's just say I think he gives her the money, and then he goes to meet her, and then another dead girl winds up in Velma's dumpster. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why you need freaking doors. Door. What's it called? Ring, whatever it's called, like
Ring
the Amazon
doorbells?
Ring. Yeah, doorbells. Yeah, like this with those cameras on there. You know.
Yeah, so you can see you stuffing people into your trash can.
Exactly.
Now, this episode 3, we are moving on to episode 3, because the girl is found in the trash can at Velma's, and she's trying to figure out who it. Oh wait, no, we got episodes reversed. I'm sorry. This is the one where they accuse Fred of being the killer.
Yeah, dummy.
So Velma starts finding compelling evidence that Fred might be the killer, but there's also another thing that made me and WM very mad about this episode. This episode right here, episode 3, was named Velma Kai. And me and WM are big Cobra Kai fans. This show does not deserve to be connected to Cobra Kai in any way. It's so shit. It's worse than Cobra Kai, isn't it, WM?
Yes, very much.
God, oh my God! I can't believe. But Daphne wins against Velma at the tournament because Velma gives Daphne her period, and and then episode 2 or something, in the last episode, Daphne kissed Velma to get her out of a hallucination.
Ooh.
So Velma and Daphne are like, oh, so I guess, are we girlfriends now, or what are we? And Velma and Daphne are like, oh, we're nothing. I like Fred, Velma says. And that gets Daphne mad because she wants some of that Velma action.
Oh
So she
God.
so she beats Velma at the Victim Olympics or whatever it's called. And then Velma finds compelling evidence that Fred is the killer. So she gets him arrested at the end of this episode. That's what happens in episode 3. Episode 4. This is what I wrote down for this episode. You know what I wrote down?
What?
I said episode 4, Fred becomes a feminist.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Just the way he lays the book down, by the way, in this episode. He lays it down, he opens it up, but it looks like he had like the best nut of his life or something. Like, it looks so weird, that face he makes.
The
I'm
best
like,
nut of his life. Oh my God.
it looks like he just met the girl of his dreams, like, oh, but so Fred's accused the kid. Sorry, can you guys hear me?
I hear
Yes.
God, oh, give me 1 second. I'm so sorry.
Oh wow.
you. Zoinks.
Wait, so do we continue the episode?
I think he's loading in.
Give me
Hey,
1
Larry.
second. Give me.
How are you?
Good. We're in episode 4 or 3.
Are you guys still here?
No, I'm dead. God.
All right, you guys there?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so we're talking about episode 4, right?
Yep. I guess.
Fred's accused of being the killer, and he's convincing as the killer or whatever or something, and then he gets put in jail for a little bit, but then his family bails him out or something, right?
Yeah.
Right?
No,
Something
because Velma proved that he wasn't the killer.
Oh yeah, Velma proved he was innocent. Sorry, and then she takes him to a diner and lets him read a book about feminism, and then he becomes the biggest feminist ever. And that's about it, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
And then Blaggy's still being a oh no, and Blaggy starts dating the black girl Gigi or whatever.
GG.
Yeah, Blaggy starts dating Gigi.
The black
And gets
girl.
away from Velma because he hates how Velma's treating him. Blah 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 blah. Okay, final episode for today's episode. I'm sorry this episode was only like 11 minutes, guys, but we're making funny content either way. Episode 5 was this marching band sleepover episode, which was kind of pointless, honestly. There was nothing really in this episode. It was basically just Velma and Blaggy are part of the marching band, so they have the marching band sleepover at Velma's house, and then Daphne and Velma also want to get it on that night.
Ooh.
And then everything goes crazy. Velma helps her friends get what they need for the party or the food for the party, whatever. And her house is getting completely destroyed by the marching band people. But she saves her friends from being arrested because of the curfew they set because of the killer. So she gets hit by the police car and gets thrown in the back and sees Blaggy's parents in the back and like a maid and lamb outfit or whatever. And then they're like, if you don't tell anyone about this, we'll help you do whatever you need. And then so Blaggy's parents help her out or whatever, get her back home. And then she sees that her house is clean, and Blaggy and everybody helped clean up her house before her parents got home. So that was good. Yay. That's the end of these episodes of Velma. Fuck this show. We have to review 5 more episodes, and I don't want to, but I'm so listen. At least you'll be making the ads and the views off this. So that's the best thing about this show is that I get views from it. And yeah, that's the end of episodes 1 through 5. That's all that happens. As you see, this show, like us talking about it, is very rambly, very mixed up, very confusing. I had to write down these notes because I couldn't even remember half of what this show was about until I wrote this stuff down. So that's how bad I think it is.
I do not remember a lot from this show.
I know, me either, man. And you just finished it basically. So yeah, it's very fillery. It's very just it blends together. So it's not that good. But yeah, that's the end of episodes 1 through 5. We will see you next time for episodes 6 through 10. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.